The long game is not easy, and I will do what I must to reach my goal. Help me get a new laptop. Link in the description below. I did say I would do this, but honestly, there's just like no excuse. None whatsoever. So, what better way to do it than get started, shall we? I promised that I would do a full playthrough of this. And since Hyper Kirby 58's doing it, I may as well do it too, because why the hell not? Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you one and all to Visions of Mana. And thing is, Square Enix didn't give me a code. Screw you, NetEase. Long live Ouka Studios.
The peoples of our world live their lives blessed by the powers of mana. To maintain that balance, Alms are chosen to offer their souls to the mana tree. This is how we continue the cycle and ensure a future of prosperity. For millennia, we have lived and died this way. And so we shall forevermore, as each land continues its long tradition seeing the appointed alms off on their pilgrimage to the mana tree.
Visions of Mana!
Yep, it has begun. Hello everyone, MegamanNG and I welcome you all to Visions of Mana. Save data from the demo version has been confirmed. You'll receive 3 weapons as Val as bonuses at the beginning of Chapter 1 when starting a new game for the first time. Yes indeed, not gonna lie, I am happy I get to finally experience this. Yeah, we'll be customizing on graphics mode, prioritizing performance. There, setting it at 9 would work. Saving our settings. Wait. Not the speaker. I'm talking about the control sound, because for whatever reason I still get sounds. You have your controls, which is pretty straightforward. My. Alright, let's just get started. You can choose between beginner, easy, normal, and hard. Well, if Hyper Kirby's doing it on hard, why not? I'll do it too.
The Alm is rejecting her duties and attempting to flee. But the Earth Elemental's protection is nearly spent. At this rate, the very fabric of this realm will fray. This place will no longer receive the blessings of mana power.
Liza! How's your foot? Can you make it?
I'm fine. But, Orin, listen. I don't think it's right to run away.
It's too late for that now, Liza. See? We're nearly to the gate. We have to hurry before they realize what we're doing. Come on!
Looks like we're about to see something interesting. We need to flee the village.
Past the gate up ahead?
They aren't watching all the exits to the village yet. Hurry.
Now what is going on?
What are you two doing out here so late? Hang on. Where do you think you're taking our Liza?
No, this route won't work. Let's try the other way.
It's as if no matter what we're doing, they're trying to escape from a dark fate.
You cannot take Liza from the village like this, Orin!
The Soul Guard is on his way. You have to wait here for him.
If you won't be reasoned with, we will have to make you stay by force!
Orin, what should we do?
We have no choice.
Yeah.
Blast! Now where do we go? Come on, Liza! This way!
Looks like we have to fight.
Gotta do it! What's this? This!
You're not giving us a choice either way.
Stay out of this, okay?
What now? There's just the sand wheel ahead and no way past it.
I know. That's the plan. It's all up from here.
I guess we'll see.
Yep. Now it's here you jump by pressing the X button. Press X to get in the middle to execute a double jump. Oh no! Thankfully it's only a minor penalty. Or rather, not a penalty at all. But now all we're doing is waiting.
That went better than I thought.
For you, I was shaking the whole way up.
Sorry about that. Didn't realize you're afraid of heights.
Okay, let's just keep on moving.
Think about what you're doing, Orin. This is madness!
We don't want to hurt you. Either of you.
You can't be serious about fleeing the village. You just can't be.
It's not madness. It's survival.
Be careful.
It ain't madness when you decide to do this.
Thanks.
Ain't madness at all, believe me.
Time for this right now.
Orin! Liza! Don't! I'm not here to harm you. Listen to me. Without Liza as the Alm of our village, Guju will fall to ruin. An Alm's sacred duty is to offer their soul to the Tree of Mana. They ensure life and prosperity for the rest of us. You know this. I know you do.
Of course we do. But we can't give up our happiness. We've gone through so much to be together. And you should know that.
I do, Orin. It's rare for someone to settle down in a village other than where they were raised. People worried that Liza would feel estranged here when they heard of your engagement. But time passed, and we came to love her as one of our own. I was so happy to see her flourishing. Happy for you both. You're not the only one who doesn't want to lose her, Orin.
Then don't stop us!
Orin, maybe he's right. I have a duty to fulfill. As the Alm.
Absolutely not! We're going to leave. Run away, and we'll keep running. And running until the world forgets all about Alms. Until the world is free from this cycle of sacrifice!
Orin.
Liza is right. Listen to her, Orin. Return to us.
No! Stay back!
I am not your enemy, Orin. I'm your friend, and I'm here to help
I
you.
said stay back! Get away!
Denim, run! It's going to collapse! Orin,
Come on, Liza.
Yep. If you ever lose your way on your adventure, press the L1 and Drago will summon a trail of light that will show you the way. Use it whenever you're unsure which path to take.
guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
No. This is goodbye to Guju. But let's head for Lagrazzo. The Dark Archives have the largest library in the world. They've got to have something that can help us. Huh? You used to be a soul guard, Liza! You know how important an Alms duty is!
Orin, you have to turn back.
You're forcing our hand. We don't want to fight you, but we will.
we really have
Let us
to.
go. I beg you. If we allow you to escape with the Alms, the whole village will suffer.
It's not too late to stop this. Please, Orin.
I understand what we're risking. I do, but I won't stand aside. This will show you how serious I am.
Not so serious.
Nash! What's wrong? What's going on?
Berta! Jan! Rago! Nash! No!
I kind of knew this would happen. Playing
Our
Gorgs.
friends?
Hey, stop! It's me, Orin!
Please, you have to stop. Don't you recognize us?
We have to end this. Now! Let's end this! What's this? Right! Step aside! How's this?
That did it.
We've angered the Earth. This isn't something we can run from. I have to fulfill my duty, Orin.
No! We will escape! Liza! Get clear of its path. I'll take care of this. What in the goddess?
We don't have a choice.
Coming! Get ready!
Thanks.
That's like a whack.
So maybe the head is the weak point. Thanks. Not good. Gotta stay away from that beam. It worked. What's this?
Not good.
I'll use this. Take that.
Nice. Eyes like a hawk.
Step aside. Thanks for the help.
Starting rampage! Watch out!
Why won't you stay down? Here.
Gotta watch myself. Nice.
You little. All right. Is this our punishment for defying the rules of the pilgrimage?
Orin,
Well, I'm not backing down. We're doing this because we have to, not because we want to.
Not good.
Thanks for the help. I'll use this. How's this? You little.
nuts. What's with this? Yeah, it's on hard, but still.
Step aside.
That did it.
It's over. Let's go, Liza. We're safe now. Let's go. Liza?
Orin? Orin, it hurts. My body won't move.
Liza? Liza! No! What's happening? Wait! No! You'll be fine. Just...
Orin, I'm sorry.
What an introduction. I am blown away. We are in the trophy.
Tiania,
that
the
fateful
Fire
day.
Village. A quiet settlement where generation upon generation of townsfolk have lived in peace. Aside from the occasional flare-up from the nearby volcano, we have prospered from the blessings of fire, the patron element of our village. And so, our way of living has continued. Today, we honor tradition to ensure the survival of our people. Today is the day that the fairy appears.
Tiania, the Fire Village.
I wonder which way fairy will come from this time.
You finally get your chance to be a soul guard. Fulfill your duty faithfully, Val.
I will, Dad. I'll carry on Liza's legacy with pride. I won't let anyone down.
A soul guard's job is really important. We'd sacrifice it all to protect the Alms on their journey to the Mana Tree, and ensure they fulfill their duty to the world. That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a soul guard. What matters most is your heart.
Liza, huh? Come to think of it, we never did hear much from her after she settled down in the Earth Village, did we? It's been 4 years since the Alm from Guju disappeared and brought about the destruction of their village. No word as to whether Liza made it out or not, either. In any case, once the Alms reach the tree, you better come straight home. Hina would be inconsolable.
Yeah, I know.
Val, it's almost time for the fairy's arrival. Don't you need to pick up Hina on your way?
Oh, whoops. I better go. The whole
Nice,
village
we
is
obtained
excited
some
for the
new
festival.
weapons. A gladius, a false, and a lance. This is Val, one of the main characters. It's actually a horn lance. Our objective is to meet up with Hina. There's a gear shop and an item shop. And this is the menu. You have your gear, which consists of both a guard blade and a uniform. When you equip a weapon, you can also change its appearance to best suit your preferences. Look at a journey in style. And you get the gladius. Alright. He doesn't have any moves per se, as in, not yet. But give it time and he will. He has your guides, items, and settings. Sadly, you can't save. And we're doing this on hard because why not? Anyway, let's go.
In a rush, are you, Val? Be sure you are respectful and attentive when you attend the festival tonight.
I will be, Master Fugo. I remember what Liza always told me about a soul guard's duties.
Yes, Liza is an excellent example. Our ancestor was appointed by the goddess of mana herself to protect the Alms. Since then, the Soul Guard has always been selected from Tia Nia too.
Yeah. I've had enough of history lessons. Now it's time to put my training to the test.
And tests you shall face. Just remember that you possess a rare ability, not seen in this village for ages. Your talent for turning monsters into stones will serve you well in your travels. Val, you must see that no harm comes to the Alms, be it monster or creature that stands in your way.
Sorry, Master Fugo, but I really gotta go. Hina's waiting for me and I don't want to be late!
You know it wouldn't hurt
I
to
know
listen,
I should listen
right?
to what he says.
Nice, we can also unlock fast travel. You can fast travel to other meridians as long as they're located on the same continent. You can only fast travel to a meridian you interacted. And now we can save our progress. I only wish this game came on Switch,
Mr. Fugo
honestly.
always rambles. Hina's probably waiting for me.
Yes, I know. Let's go.
Taking this? Sorry, Hina. I lost track of time.
Well, I see someone's excited about becoming a soul guard. Or is it nerves? I can't say I'm thrilled to see you go, but I'll pray for your safe return every day.
I won't let you down.
I know you won't. Let's head to the square. Any
Now let's
guesses
return
as
to
to
Village
who will
Square.
be named the Alm this year?
Not sure. Seems like anyone would be happy to get the job.
That's true. Time to head for the village square itself.
Hina, over here.
It's the fairy!
She's so beautiful.
I could be the Alm.
Oh, fairy.
Choose me as the Alm. I will
Please
bring
pick me.
prosperity to the village.
It would be an honor to be named the Alm.
Fairy, grant me the honor of becoming an Alm. I would proudly offer my soul. Huh?
One whose heart is full of love and passion, Hina. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Alm of Fire. I accept.
My goodness!
Val's just excited because this means he gets to travel together with Hina. Isn't that right?
Well, maybe so.
What a pair! Val and Hina and Soulguard and Alm. Make sure you keep her safe on your way to the Mana Tree.
You bet I will.
Why, hello, Salamando. This year you've got a delightful Alm.
Of course I do. She's got passion, she's got spirit, and she's got fire in her soul.
I better be off. Can't keep Sylphid waiting.
See ya. Tell the rest of them hi for me.
Master Fugo, what's wrong? Did something happen?
It's the monsters again. We've got some more that made it past our patrols. All the way to the thicket outside of the village. Fast ones, too.
I can take care of them. No sweat.
I hate to ask when you're on your way out, but could you? Think of it as one last chance to show us what you've learned.
We obtain a fireball.
I'll tell the rest of the villagers to steer clear of the thicket for now. We're counting on you, Val.
Ability seeds. You can change which ability seeds you have assigned to a character by going to the gear menu. Abilities have varying effects, such as improving your character's stats or allowing them to learn powerful moves while equipped. But you cannot assign multiple abilities of the same effect. Your choice of skills can help you breeze through battles. Try out as many in order to find a combination that fits the way you want to play. And now we get to see it. Abilities boost your prowess. They can be learned through ability seeds or by progressing through a character's elemental plot. To learn an ability, you must assign it. This will activate the effect. To learn the ability from an elemental plot, you must progress far enough along the plot for each element. These class-specific abilities will only take effect when you have the class equipped. You can assign 2 slots to your abilities. They can be assigned to each character. The effects of the seeds will activate once they're equipped, but you cannot assign 2 ability seeds of the same name. You have to work within the limitations to find the best combination. Like so. Yep, he has his ring menu fireball. On the ring menu, I see. There. That sets a shortcut. Alright. Let's get started. We need to drive the monsters away from the thicket.
Taking this?
Nice, we get lucre, which is the game's currency.
Hina, what are you doing here?
Val!
Master Fugo said he was going to keep everyone away. You gotta take care of yourself, Hina. You're the Alm now.
Sorry. I just had something I needed to do out here before I left. Looks like the monsters went away once they saw you were coming. Good job, Mr. Soulguard.
Yeah, well, it won't be that easy every time. I'm just glad nothing got you. When you're lost, always trust your instincts. But remember, everything hinges on a single moment. Don't let your doubts sway you.
Do I hear the words of Master Fugo coming out of your mouth?
I barely knew which way was up when I first started my training. Now that I've got my own duties to fulfill, I can't stop thinking about what he said. It's thanks to Master Fugo's teachings that I got here in time. Or at least thanks to his nagging.
I admire your honesty. You're good at taking life as it comes, and you listen to people, like your master.
Does that count as honesty? I do try to meet people where they are, so maybe.
Just goes to show you had a good upbringing in Tiania. You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for all you've done for me so far, Hina.
Now there's the Val I know.
Master, I took care of the monsters.
They sensed his soul guardiness and ran as soon as Val came near. Isn't that great?
I see. Well, I can't deny you look ready for the pilgrimage. Sorry to delay your departure, but thanks for the help. Don't forget to stock up on what you need before you go. The road is long, and the wise go prepared. I remember my first journey as the Soul Guard. I ran out of medical herbs and had to come back to Tiania. The children laughed because I had made such a grand display of leaving, and...
I think I'll wait for you in the square. Let me know when you're ready to go, okay?
It's a long journey. Better make sure I'm stocked up on items.
Indeed.
Hey! Welcome.
Let's see what they
What
have
can I
in
get
the
for
item
you?
shop. And we don't have that many.
Are these wares to your... Thank you. Please come again.
That can do.
Welcome, welcome.
And this is where we get to buy the armor.
Please peruse what we have.
Well, we don't have anything per se. And a lot of different weapons here. But I'll stick what I can get.
Come again soon.
Right?
Yep, we are ready to go.
Val, I hereby appoint you the official Soul Guard, tasked with delivering the Alm of each region to the Tree of Mana. See that you look after them on their pilgrimage to fulfill their sacred destinies. Do you accept this charge?
I do.
And Hina? As the Alm of Fire, are you prepared to offer your soul to the Tree of Mana?
I am.
Remember, you have been appointed by the fairy and chosen by the elemental of fire for this solemn journey, Hina. Your duty as the Alm is to ensure that mana power continues to flow unabated. Without mana, disaster will befall these lands, as it has other unfortunate settlements.
I accept this great honor and will fulfill my role as the Alm.
The road will be long, but I know you will look out for each other. Take care.
Thank you.
That day, I accepted my fate and left my village. A person chosen to offer their soul to the goddess, an Alm, must journey to the mana tree. The mana of the world is replenished through that Alm sacrifice, blessing our lands with prosperity. Should an Alm fail to fulfill their duty, calamity will befall their home, disrupting the entire world balance. I was elated to have been given such an important job for the sake of my people.
Shortcuts allow you to quickly execute moves or use items during battle. You can set up shortcuts from the item menu or when you customize your
Who
moves
would
from
have
the
thought
gear
we'd
menu.
get to make this trip together as Alm and Soulguard?
Someone's excited, I see.
Well, you know, spending time with you has always been easy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when have I ever heard that one? Now I need to set this to the... Good. Let's go. At least the load times are pretty fair.
If you're looking for Longren, the Veil of Wind, it's this way.
Oh yeah! I mean, I knew that.
Haha. My father took me with him to Longren, just the one time, but I remember the path a little. You haven't been this way before, right?
Mm-mm. Nope. I really only know the outskirts of Tiania well. But I did try and study the route as part of my Soulguard training. Had a map and everything.
I'm sure you'll do fine, my most esteemed escort.
Don't you worry, Hina. Any monsters we meet along our journey to the Mana Tree won't lay a finger on you.
Who said I was worried? I'd expect nothing less from the best swordsman in the village.
Whoa! Sounds like Dorfer's as excited as we are.
You're right. I'm going to miss these rumbles once we're gone.
We arrive at the Charred Passage.
So, how was Longren when you visited?
There was a pleasant breeze the whole time I was there. We can get a nice sea breeze by the harbor, but the wind in Longren felt different.
Cool. Something to look forward to once we make it through the passage.
Indeed.
Huh?
That monster is called a Rabbite. I hear they aren't so tough.
I'm ready for anything.
Hang on! I'm supposed to protect you!
How are you going to protect me against fiercer enemies if you get hurt now? At least let me heal you.
Fine. Not like you'll listen to me anyway. Try to stay away from the action so you don't get caught in the crossfire, okay?
I'll back you up.
Yes, the battle begins. If the HP of all your party members reach 0 or all members are petrified, game over. You can escape by running against the edge, but be aware you cannot escape from a battle if the edge is red. Moves are strong attacks that you execute by consuming MP. There are several types, such as magic or traps. The strength and healing potency of them is determined by the value of their stats. You can set them to your ring menu or to a shortcut.
You're stronger than you think.
Salamando! Just one left! Come at me!
Nice, leveled up. Yeah, it's because of my control.
Easy day. All clear for you, Hina?
No injuries here. But what happened to the Rabbite?
I don't know. Sometimes things around me crystallize during a fight. I don't know why. It just happens.
Nice, we get a core stone.
So, about that rock that the Rabbite transformed into.
The strength and healing potency of a move is determined by a value of a character's stat. If you want to maximize it, You need to assign abilities that increase their stats. Attack magic determines by their magic attack. Healing magic is determined by spirit. Ninja moves determined by magic attack. Trap moves determined by attack and luck. Same for projectiles.
It has a strange, pretty color, don't you think?
Yeah. Maybe we'll find a use for those kinds of stones on our journey.
Then let's be sure to take them with us if we find any more.
Salamando! One left! Feeling good! Easy!
Does anybody need healing?
That did it. At least we're managing this pretty well, I might add.
Taking this? Let's rest up.
And now let's interact and save our progress. Yeah, we're still in chapter 1. Get a medical herb.
Watch yourselves, everyone! Easy! Just one left!
Yeah, that was fast.
Quick work of them.
Depending on how fast we go, you get more experience. It's recommended that you strike hard and fast.
Let me see. A rare item!
Nice. Move damage. Increases move damage by 15%.
Remember when the fairy came down right in front of me to point me the Alm? What was your gut reaction at the time?
Huh? I don't know. It happened so fast. I guess I was happy. I never thought I'd get to go on this kind of adventure with you. Seeing new sights and making all these memories together? At least, not as the Alm and her soul guard.
Oh, you're sweet. I felt the same. I always thought I'd stay in Tianjin until the end of my days. Listening to the wisdom coast and Joker's rumbles with the rest of the group. I assumed the most exciting thing I'd get to see was the changing seasons in our little town. Not that I didn't enjoy that, too.
Home is where the heart is, they say. But don't worry, I won't let anything distract me from protecting you, Hina.
That's good. And now, Vial's level 3.
Yes!
Here they come!
Take this! Just one left! Fireball! Next! A soul guard's resolve never sways.
It never sways, never surrenders. Alright, so this is it.
We've gotten pretty far from home. Does Dorfer seem more active to you?
I think so.
What was that prophecy of disaster? The eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, or something.
Don't worry, Dorfer will probably settle down after I fulfilled my duty as the Alm.
You there! Watch out for falling debris from the volcano. Try and stay under the boulders to keep out of the way. Follow my lead!
That guy.
Whoa there! The name's Orin. I came to study the geological composition of this area, but... You two seem surprisingly calm in the face of an active volcano.
Well, I mean... yes?
This kind of thing is common in our area. I'm guessing this is your first volcanic rain, then.
First and hopefully last. I jumped out of my skin.
You came all this way to look at the terrain? Is there something strange about the soil here?
Yeah, the soil's a lot softer and more pliable than what I'm used to. We don't have volcanoes in my hometown. If you don't mind my asking, what are you two doing out here?
I was just named the Alm of Fire.
An Alm, huh? That must make you the Soul Guard then. You sure you're up to the job?
He might look like a pushover, but Val is the strongest swordsman in our village by far.
Pushover? Give me a break, Hina.
What? It was a compliment.
Quite the happy couple. You sure you want to do this? You can't be together after you reach the mana tree, you know.
What do you mean? We can't not go to the mana tree. It's the duty of the Alms to rejuvenate the flow of mana by sacrificing their souls. There's nothing else to be done if we want a future for humanity. Plus, I'm the Soul Guard, and proud of it too. It's my mission to see the Alms safely to their destination.
You must really like the world we live in to fight so hard to keep it this way.
Of course! We gotta protect the spirits and all our family and friends. This world is all we've got.
You sound like it's not the same for you, Orin.
Me? Well, it's hard to say. Still, I'm glad to have met you both. Wow, this volcano won't give it a rest. It's probably not safe to leave just yet. We can camp together here if you like.
You have a point. It doesn't look like Dorfer is going to stop for a while.
Okay.
It's getting worse. What a nightmare. If only this volcano weren't here.
Though Dorfer Volcano may seem like a dangerous eyesore to many, the people of Tiania have been brought up in its shadow since infancy. To us, the volcano's presence is as normal as the air we breathe. We never questioned its existence or wished it gone. Why would we?
Wait a minute. Where's Orin?
Not here. I guess he must have set out already. Oh, Val, look! He left this candy on the pillow as a parting gift. Aw, what a thoughtful guy.
Wow, that's useful. We'll pay him back when we see him next.
Thanks for the candy.
I think that new friend of ours was from the Gaian tribe.
What? Really? Oh, I should have asked him if he knew Liza.
If he's a traveler, he could have come from anywhere. Not all Gaians lived in Guju, you know?
Guess so. I hope Liza's doing okay. Maybe we'll meet up with her on our way.
Come at me! This should be the last of them.
That was a quick way to go.
Quick work of them.
Very quick.
Val, look at this!
Oh, grizzly syrup! It's sweet and boy does it smell great.
Dub, Babu, Badudu, Bub,
A dud bear!
Babu, Bub.
What do we do?
I don't know. I don't speak dud bear.
Dubab.
Aha! He did want the grizzly syrup.
He seems happy.
For me? Thanks, I think.
Dababa, Badudu.
This isn't the last time we'll be seeing dud bears, I bet.
We can give them more grizzly syrup if we find any.
We gain a Dud Bear dictionary.
Dub,
Hina?
what do you think? Dud bearish enough?
I think you might need more practice.
It wasn't that bad.
Nuts, we don't have that yet, so we can't do much with it.
Got some syrup.
Yeah, grizzly syrup. The Dud Bears love this. And sometimes they come in sets of 1 or in 10.
Grizzly! Taking this?
Huh?
Watch yourselves, everyone.
Nemesis are foes that are stronger and more menacing. They earn acquired such fearsome reputations. If at first you can't beat them, rally your forces, strengthen them, and return a challenge again. Yeah, why does this give me Xenoblade vibes? Some attacks may inflict status effects on your characters and beating them. Every status effect causes different ailments, so be sure to cure your allies. Remember, while status effects prevent you or an ally from performing optimally, causing them on an opponent can give you the upper hand. But some enemies are not affected. The status effect burn will deal damage to your character while in effect. You can remove it by entering bodies of water, or by being hit with a water attack.
Just what I need. Take this! Healing good. Take this! Just what I need.
Yo, lay off!
Fireball! Take this! You're mine!
Jeez, this guy's no joke.
Take this! Time like a present.
And you're done.
I feel myself getting stronger.
Very good, we're now at level 4. And we gain a crystallized soul, which is also ability seed material. Isn't that nice?
How do you say no in Dubbear?
Well, if dub means yes, maybe but? We should probably study the language before we make assumptions, though.
Good idea. I'll try and greet them in the traditional Dubbear language next time we cross paths.
Dub, bud.
Gotta try and nail the accent, too. Dada!
I find that humorous, to say the least. Anyway,
Let's plan our
that
next
is
move.
it for this part. Yeah, I'm ending it here because it's going to be a long one. So yeah, I hope it's enough for you guys because I'm doing what I can. Plus, doing it in hard means I would be pushed to my limits, but all the more worth it all the same. As always, if you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. It means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. I will see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. I have a lot to do.